Today on my channel, we're going back to lift the new airline in South Africa. Unfortunately, before we do that, we have to go back in time. Back to an era of COVID. Yes. On the 10th of December 2020, Lyft launched with their very first flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town. I was very fortunate to be a passenger on that very first flight. And I thought I would like to go back and see how they have grown over the last 3.5 years and what have changed. And are they still holding to their promise to be the next different airline in South Africa? Just full disclosure before we start, I booked and paid for an economy ticket on Lyft from Cape Town to Johannesburg just before the Easter weekend. In order to do a review on the premium class, I requested a complimentary upgrade from Lyft, and my request was granted, and I would like to thank Lyft Airline for this. I would also like to mention that I did not have any restrictions from the airline on what I could say and could not say, especially when getting a complimentary upgrade. And that just comes to show on how much they believe in their product. So one of the things that's great about the premium product is they have their dedicated line for check-in. I've never had to stand in a line when I fly premium. There's always an open counter and they help you immediately. No waste of time to stand in a queue with 100 people in front of you. You're checking and it goes so fast. When this guy that checked me and saw me with the camera, I could see on his face was just like, oh my word, just another one. But he was super friendly and helped me quick. Premium passengers also have access to priority fast track security, and this is probably on the airport side the best thing, because when you get there in the morning and you see that queue for security, oh my goodness gracious. With priority, you fly through. There's normally not a long wait in Johannesburg or Cape Town. Your next perk as a premium passenger is access to Slough Lounge. Now, I will not be reviewing the lounges on this video, and that will be a future project.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized.
Premium passengers also enjoy priority boarding.
Chasing stars and holding you.
I see myself as an aviation geek, and before I fly, I always like to check the registration number and the history of the aircraft. So Lyft has a fleet of Airbus A320 aircraft. This specific one's registration is Zulu Sierra Golf Alpha Sierra, and the line number is MSN 76. This aircraft's first flight was on the 25th of September 1989, which makes this aircraft 34.5 years old. That is incredible to think that this plane has been flying for the last 34 years and is now part of the Lyft fleet and still going strong. Premium seating is a 2-2-seat configuration with the first 3 rows of the aircraft as premium. After premium, economy follows directly with a 3-3-seat configuration. Meal service starts directly after takeoff, and premium flyers have a big variety of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages to choose from. I chose the Bosch & Dahl champagne with a snack of biltong. It is a rather large serving of champagne, and you could quickly go from 0 to hero. I did not finish mine. The biltong was very tasty. Premium passengers have a dedicated host taking care of each passenger. James was our host and he took very well care of us. Thanks, James.
So we're serving the stir-fried tilapia chicken with jasmine beetroot rice. We've got carrots, cucumber and peas. For the vegetarian option, we choose the
Chicken. Thank you.
For dessert, we've got chocolate mousse with pecan biscuit and the strawberry cubes.
Thank you.
There you go.
So far on my flight, everything was a hit. Unfortunately, the meal was a miss. I did not enjoy it at all. The chicken teriyaki part of the meal was great. It was served on rice that was kind of mushy with a very, very salty base that did not sit well on my palate. It is incredibly hard to serve meals for 300 passengers on a plane or even 12 passengers in premium on Lyft and hit everybody's taste buds correctly. So for me, this was a miss. Somebody else might have enjoyed it. Now, looking at the dessert, it was a total. Yes, you could not go wrong with that. Chocolate mousse with jello. Great. So we're back at the main question. Is Lyft offering something different to the South African market that's not currently available? All airlines can use premium services at the airport, lounge services, premium checking, all those kinds of services. What makes Lyft different? Currently, I think the biggest thing is the fact that you can cancel your flight up to 24 hours and have the money in your wallet to rebook another flight, and 1 hour for premium services. That is a great benefit. However, Lyft will have to look at something dramatically different to stay in the market and ahead of the other airlines. One thing that I think is an absolute must at this point is in-flight Wi-Fi. Currently, all over the world, everybody is moving towards Starlink and Starlink Wi-Fi on airplanes. Qatar is currently the biggest airline offering Starlink in-flight services. The second thing I think Lyft can look at is their in-flight meal services. Yes, all airlines offer some sort of meal service during their flight, but it's the same old airline food. With this day and age we live in, wouldn't it be great if you can eat a Wimpy Burger and chips during your flight on Lyft? Overall, my flight experience with Lyft was great. Comfortable seats, friendly faces as usual. I truly hope that Lyft will continue to be a game-changing airline in South Africa and keep on growing.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized.